think they've broken me, shattered whatever piece of me dared to dream, dared to rise. They think it's over. They laugh in their dens, their weak little safe havens, as if their false sense of power will shield them from what's coming. They're wrong. So goddamn wrong. They don't understand that I am not like them. I never was. While they cower in their pathetic little lives, clinging to the illusion of comfort, I've been sharpening my mind, my will, and my fists on the very rocks they threw at me. They should have killed me when they had the chance. That was their first mistake, and their last. You see, they like to think of themselves as strong. They like to believe that they're untouchable, invincible even. But that's a lie. A joke they tell themselves to sleep at night. When the darkness comes for them, my darkness, they'll know. They'll know that they were never anything more than prey pretending to be predators. They walk around with their chests puffed up, thinking the world belongs to them. They think they've already won, like it's their birthright. I've crawled through fire, through blood, through broken bones to get where I am. And they've coasted on privilege, on empty victories handed to them like cheap candy. They've never tasted real pain. They've never felt what it's like to be on your knees. The weight of the world pushing down on you, suffocating you, and still choosing to rise. I am that choice. I am the decision to get up when you should stay down, to fight when it's easier to surrender. I don't bend. I don't break. I fucking destroy. I take what's mine, no matter who stands in my way, and I make no apologies for it. None. They think they've seen me at my worst. They haven't. They haven't even scratched the surface of what I'm capable of. I was just a shadow before, a whisper of what I could become. But now I am the storm they never saw coming. I am the nightmare they can't wake from. Every step they take, every breath they draw, will be a reminder that I'm coming for them. And when I do, they'll remember why they should have feared me from the start. I don't care about their rules, their codes of conduct, their worthless morality. That's for the weak. That's for the ones who need to justify their failures and hide their cowardice behind fancy words. But me, I live by a different law. Mine is the law of power, of strength, of survival. And I don't follow anyone else's rules. There's no mercy in me, no compassion left. What I do now, I do, because it's who I am, because they made me this way. They took everything from me, thinking it would weaken me, thinking it would humble me. But all it did was forge something unstoppable, something they can't contain. I don't forgive. I don't forget. Every insult, every injury, every betrayal, it's all fuel. They don't know it yet, but they've been feeding the fire inside me this whole time. They've been stoking it, throwing more and more on it, thinking they were snuffing it out. But the truth is, they were only making it stronger, hotter, more dangerous. And now, it's going to burn everything they've ever known to ash. They can run. They can hide. They can beg. But none of that will save them. When I'm done, there won't be a single place left where they feel safe. I will be everywhere. In their thoughts. In their dreams. In every shadow they turn from. In every whisper of the wind. They'll feel me coming long before I arrive. And by then, it'll be too late. This time, there's no going back. No compromise. No surrender. There's no more bargaining with my fate. No more pretending that I can be anything but what I am now. They turned me into this. They called out the beast. And now the beast is here to collect. They think they're at the top of the mountain. That's laughable. They're standing on borrowed time. On crumbling foundations they built with lies and deceit. And when I reach them, because I will reach them, I'll tear that mountain down stone by stone, and they'll fall with it. There's only one place at the summit, and it's mine. Always has been. They were just too blind to see it. Do they know what it's like to feel powerless? To feel the world close in on you, suffocating you, and there's nothing, not a damn thing, you can do about it? No, they don't. Not yet. But they will. Oh, they will. I don't need them to understand me. I don't need them to see the reasons behind what I do. That's irrelevant. What matters is that they know this. I am the inevitable. I am the force they cannot stop. No amount of running, no amount of hiding will change that. They'll learn. Pain teaches. Fear teaches. And I will be the lesson they never wanted, but the one they deserve. It's funny, really. They used to think they were the hunters. Now they'll know what it's like to be the hunted. I've watched them from the shadows for too long. Waited in the darkness, biding my time, letting them think they were safe, letting them think they were in control. But that time is over. The shadows, they don't hide me anymore. They are me. Every time they look over their shoulders, every time they feel that chill run down their spines, they'll know I'm coming. And they'll know there's nothing they can do about it. Not a goddamn thing. They should have left me alone. They should have minded their own pathetic lives and let me be. But no, they couldn't. They poked the sleeping dragon, and now they'll get the fire. They'll get the destruction. They'll get the hell they asked for. No mercy, no forgiveness, no apologies. When I come for them, I won't hold back. I won't leave anything behind. They'll beg for their lives, but all they'll get is the silence of their defeat. I will grind their world into dust, and they'll watch as everything they built crumbles before their eyes. And I'll be standing there on the summit they thought they owned, looking down at them as they fall. They can hate me. They can curse me. It doesn't matter. In the end, I am what I am, and they made me this way. I wear it like armor now. No regrets, no turning back, just pure, unrelenting force. But they still don't get it, do they? They still think they can escape this fate, that somehow they'll outsmart me, outlast me. Delusional. I don't play by their rules anymore, and they've never been capable of playing by mine. They think there's some loophole, some way to avoid what's coming. But this isn't a game where they can change the outcome at the last minute. The dice were cast the moment they crossed me. Now, they have to live with the consequences. Every breath they take from now until I finish this is borrowed. It's only a matter of time before I come to collect. They'll try to rally, to find some last scrap of courage they've buried deep inside their hollow hearts. They'll gather together, like the cowards they are, thinking strength comes in numbers. But I am beyond numbers. I am beyond fear. I don't need anyone, anything to stand by me. My strength is in my solitude. My power grows every time they think they've found a way to delay their fate. Every time they whisper false hope into each other's ears. It just makes the final blow that much sweeter. Because hope is what I'll crush first. I will show them the true meaning of despair before I tear their world apart. They've never faced something like me before. They think they've seen darkness, but they haven't. Not like this. Not the kind that wraps itself around you, suffocates you, until you're begging for the light. They'll wish for it, plead for some way out. But by the time they realize there's no escape, it'll be too late. They'll drown in the same darkness they once mocked. It'll swallow them whole, and they won't even have the strength to scream. That's when they'll know. When they feel the cold, unrelenting grip of fear tightening around their throats, that I am their reckoning. And when it's all over, when the dust settles, and the echoes of their cries have faded into nothing, They'll look up at the ruins of what they once were. They'll see me, standing above them, untouched, unbothered, with no remorse. They'll see that I am everything they could never be. Unbreakable, relentless, unstoppable. And in that moment, as they gaze up from the pit I've thrown them into, they'll understand the truth they've been running from. The truth they've been too weak to face. I am the summit. I am the end of their world. And there's nothing left for them now but the fall. No apologies. No sympathy. I don't owe them anything. They've taken everything from me, and I've rebuilt myself from the ashes of their betrayal. Stronger, colder, more dangerous than they could ever imagine. And now, I will take everything from them, piece by piece, until there's nothing left but the hollow echo of their screams. They'll remember me, not as the man they tried to break, but as the force they unleashed, the darkness that consumed them. And in their final moments, they'll know one thing. I'm not just their end. I'm their consequence. I'll win because I have no other option. They've taken everything else from me, so now all that's left is victory. And when I have it, when I've claimed it, they'll know that every step they took, every decision they made, brought them here. To this moment, to me. They'll learn. Oh, they'll learn. And when they do, when the darkness swallows them whole, they'll know one thing for certain. There are no apologies for what I've become. Not now. Not ever.